What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MOV Movie Talk. I'm Cody. This is Connor. We're just two dudes who like talking about movies, and we enjoy bringing some people on with us. And today we have one of my best friends, Rashawn Miller.
Recognize.
Today we're going to review Thor Love and Thunder, rank our MCU movies, and we'll do our usual streaming recommendation. I wanted to try something new this episode and throw in like a little icebreaker and ask you guys a would you rather question. And I didn't give you a heads up beforehand, so I'm excited about it.
Let's go.
So, would you rather be indestructible or be able to time travel? One of you, whoever.
That's easy. Time travel.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't care about being indestructible. I keep myself out of danger anyway.
Couldn't die.
Time travel still.
Because
eventually the world's going to look like you're going to live forever. That's going to suck. Just ask Will Smith and I Am Legend.
Man, definitely time travel. I mean,
yeah.
You wouldn't like to time travel back to see something again or something like that?
No, I'm 100% on the time travel. I was just
let us ask you too.
I think time travel is the one thing anyone in the world will have. Like, that's what everyone wants.
I just feel like with time travel, if you were worried about this indestructible person, you could just go back in time and make sure they were never born.
Yeah.
Like if they became a villain like Homelander or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. I'm going to try to
go
come
kill
up with better
Homelander
ones.
as an infant.
Yeah. Oh, God. Like,
yeah.
Anyways, Top Gun made $1 billion at the box office. What do you think? You see it yet?
I hadn't seen it, dude.
And rightfully, it should have made $1 billion. Best movie of the year.
But that's what everybody that I talked to about it, that's what they said. It's the best movie of the year.
It is.
Blah, blah, blah. But
yeah, it is for me.
The very first one, it's 86, right? Is that right?
Yeah, 80s, yeah.
That is correct.
1986. Then, I don't know, I had a hard time watching it because, obviously, me, like I have a hard time watching old movies from now. But,
because we're spoiled with
yeah,
technology.
Definitely spoiled. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to watch the second one. Probably when it comes out on DVD or something like that. Probably got to check it out, but
yeah. So you didn't even contribute to the $1 billion and they still made it.
Yeah, man.
Dang, dude.
I contributed twice.
I did not. So we watched a few trailers. Hocus Pocus 2. Anybody got anything about
it?
You excited?
Excited.
Honestly, yeah, I'm not like super. Yeah, this looks cool.
Yeah, you didn't grow up with it though.
No, but I've seen the original. I've seen it since it's like kind of it's always on Halloween, around Halloween.
Yeah.
So
was it corny to you when you first watched it?
Yeah, I mean, it
was way later.
Yeah.
No, but get down.
Got a dog.
Ruining the take.
Oh, Yvonne, good.
Yeah, me and Rashawn will watch that as soon as it comes on.
Oh yeah. Plus, it's a girl from Southeast Ohio.
Yeah.
You gotta love her. Parker.
They're just Parker's from Ohio?
She's from Nelsonville.
No.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing.
She's from Sex and City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. From Nelsonville. Ohio.
Dang, we got him coming on with knowledge like that. Gotta be weekly. We got See How They Run trailer. I'll let you talk about it because I honestly forget most of it.
Yeah, it looks like, it's like a comedy mystery thriller kind of.
There's another one I'm more excited about.
Yeah, it's got Sam Rockwell in it, which is going to be fun. Saoirse Ronan's in it. Yeah, this looks cool, The trailer looked pretty interesting, something that I think I'll probably go see when it comes out.
Yeah, is that like a period piece?
Yeah, it was a period, because I think it's based in like London or England, or London, England.
Gotcha. Well, then let's just go into the other one. Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Loaded cast. You got Margot, you got Christian Bale, you got...
Hold on, it comes out this year?
Yeah,
Denzel's
November.
son, John.
It's going to come out as
theaters.
What is it? Like Lion King and all that, like real life, whatever.
Yeah.
Amsterdam, or not like anime, whatever.
No, it's not animation.
Huh.
Yeah. It's got Margot, Christian Bale, Denzel's son,
Robert De Niro, Taylor Swift, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is in it.
It's probably the most loaded cast we've seen since. I don't even know.
Yeah, it looks like a mystery thriller time period piece.
It looks awesome. It's both of ours. I think it's like our top 5 most anticipated.
Yeah, I'm anticipating it. Even though
because of who the director is.
Yeah, but heard some stuff about.
Yeah, I did too. I heard that too.
Maybe
what is that?
Separate the art from the artist.
Yeah,
though.
separate art from artist. I guess the director David O. Russell has a knack for being
weird
with the women on set. Yeah.
It's also got Rami Malek.
Oh, Rami.
Timothy Oliphant.
I love Timothy Oliphant.
Anya Taylor-Joy. That's my girl.
That's my girl.
That's my girl right there.
You don't like Anya?
Who?
Split.
You ever seen
the chick from Split?
I'll show you.
I got
the blonde, the main blonde.
Right here, that's her.
Yeah, he's got it. Dang, you're moving our wonderful poster we have.
Yeah. She's not bad.
Okay.
But Split, I actually was watching a little bit of that the other night. That's not a bad movie at all.
I like the Split personalities. Just insanely done well.
Mike Myers and Zoe Saldana also in it.
I love Zoe. She's underrated. You don't see her in like Columbiana, The Losers, Guardians.
Before they cast Zoe Kravitz, a lot of people are saying that she might be. They might have seen her as Catwoman.
Saldana. She's in so many comic book movies, though. I think she needs.
This was like back when they first announced the plot.
She could do it.
Yeah.
And final trailer, which I wish we would have showed Rashawn this trailer. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Looks like it's a Scream for the modern age. Done more comedically, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's got Pete Davidson, bunch of unknowns.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of the cast.
Pete Davidson's corny.
He is corny, but he looks like he fits right in. And
this movie looks like it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, if you like the funny thriller movies, it's gonna be good.
I think it's debuting like really high reviews.
Really, it went to the Cannes Festival.
Yeah, it's at 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
This is
you can't be believing all that Rotten. Rotten.
No, we don't like it. We don't believe in it. But with early reviews, it's the only thing we have.
I call them rotten potatoes.
No, they suck.
Hot potatoes.
Rotten potatoes.
They suck, but they also do agree with us on Thor.
Yeah. Not really. It's still high.
I think it's like 60s.
It's not a rotten tomato though.
I guess, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I guess I'm basing the number.
Still think it should be rotten. Last thing before we start the Thor review. How do you guys feel about these Disney Plus shows coming out for Marvel? Like, is it going to hurt them in the long run that people aren't watching these before they go to the movies?
Yeah, I haven't watched one of them.
Yeah, and I've watched all of them.
What do you mean? Like,
they're expecting you to watch these shows that connect to the movies.
Like the Moon Knight and all that, right?
Yeah, and WandaVision was directly connected to Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't watch WandaVision, was kind of confused about Doctor Strange. Do you think that's going to be a downfall for Marvel?
I think that if you don't watch the shows, I don't know what the hell you're watching any of the Marvel stuff for.
Dang, that's an attack on you.
Shot at me.
Yeah, definitely is. Like, you never watched them before?
I have no interest in watching those shows.
Like, dude, you are like...
They're 6-hour movies. That's all they are.
Top 5 corny for that.
Pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Moon Knight's like the best show.
I'll watch Moon Knight, but so far it's not connected.
Moon Knight's better than half of the Marvel movies.
I'll watch Moon Knight because I have interest in Moon Knight. I have no interest in Loki. The winter.
Loki's going to be directly connected to the movies.
Like Loki. Is Loki season 1 balling.
Yeah, and they're getting a season 2.
I'm excited for season 2. Yeah.
Is the only one getting a season 2 that's live action so far?
I'll pass on those shows right now.
Yikes! See, that's bad.
You make me nervous.
That could that be a reason you weren't as big on Doctor Strange because you didn't understand why?
I mean, I think I gave it a higher score than you did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, would you get like
Strange?
Yeah, you gave like a 7.4. I gave it a 79.
No way.
Yeah, I saw the review or video.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I can't watch myself.
I gave it a higher score than he did. He's saying that that's why I didn't like Doctor Strange.
I thought Doctor Strange is I thought Doctor Strange was balling though.
I
think WandaVision. I think that show is like if we talk about like Marvel shows, that's in my top 3 with ease.
Isn't it only like 6?
What a hater!
Huh? Isn't it only like 6?
So 7 now.
It's in the top half.
Miss Marvels. Whatever, guys.
I think I'm not in the minority on that one with not watching those shows.
Yeah,
that's the thing. A lot of people are the same way as I am. They're like they have no interest in watching them, and they'll Google a plot summary before they see the movie about those shows.
So if Spider-Man came out with one on Disney Plus, you wouldn't be watching it?
No, I wouldn't watch it.
There is actually, but it's animated.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like if Tom Holland started his own one. You wouldn't watch it on Disney
No.
Plus?
Maybe if Andrew Garfield did.
Stop playing. You know you would. If Spider-Man was on there, you would be watching
Nah,
it.
I don't like those kind of shows.
What do you mean those kinds of shows?
I like thriller shows. The Boys is the exception.
To
But
watch
The
Moon
Boys
Knight.
is a satire of superheroes,
Or
which is why it's good.
we'll get into that maybe one day.
The Boys is good. I'll give you that.
It is
But
good.
man, I'm putting Moon Knight in my top 10, all time. I'm putting Moon Knight in my top 5.
After one season,
movies and season. I'm putting
It's
in
a
my top
limited
5.
series.
Like,
Stop.
if they don't come
You
back
gotta
with a season
stop.
2 or whatever, then Marvel is fucking up. You hear me, Marvel?
We're hitting up Disney.
gosh.
All right, so let's get into this very debatable movie. Thor: Love and Thunder is the 4th movie in the franchise for Thor, directed by Taika Waititi. It stars Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman,
Tessa Thompson.
Tessa Thompson, and Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher, the villain. Let's get some quick thoughts on what you thought about this.
I mean, the best part of it was Christian Bale was Gore.
Yeah.
He was great.
I
I wish
don't-
we would have had a lot more.
Yeah, it felt like, so it's an hour, 50-minute movie.
Yeah.
We maybe got 20 minutes of Christian Bale,
Yeah.
and that's ridiculous.
And the movie looked good. That's a positive.
See, that was something on the internet. They were like, CGI looks horrible. It
Like
was
one scene.
one scene, maybe.
But these people could go make CGI better than that.
Yeah, visuals were great.
Yeah.
People were nuts. People just talk the talk.
There's people that are hating too much in the MCU right now.
Just
Because. I get. Well, I have some of my notes about this certain phase. I'll get to later.
Okay.
But
All right, Rashawn, let's see what you think.
Like I said, like what he said, Gore was definitely the whole movie. He need more runtime for sure. Like, you disrespected Christian Bale as Batman, now you disrespect him as a villain.
Yeah, the pacing definitely felt off.
Yeah.
way
Like,
off.
There was scenes that were here, and then it just cut, and then it didn't go back to where
Not
it was.
even that. I just thought everything felt rushed,
Yeah.
badly. I guess another part. I thought we got very little of her, but I thought Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's a great actress.
That's what I'm saying. I
in
think she's good in
general.
this movie again. She was probably the second best part behind Christian Bale.
Oh, she's balling.
Yeah,
She's balling.
absolutely. I
And
think they didn't know what to do with Natalie Portman. I mean, she felt like 3 different characters in this movie.
I thought she was performing well, but I thought
Yeah.
they wrote her bad. I thought they wrote Chris Hemsworth bad and Thor bad, but I thought for what they gave him, what he was written like, he did well in the role. You know what I'm saying? That
I
makes
kind of
sense.
get what you're saying, but it comes down to both.
Yeah,
And
because he can't really play a serious when he's written like that. So I guess what they wrote him perfectly.
but what they wrote is it felt like an SNL skit.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it was
he
just-
couldn't play it serious.
Yeah.
They wrote
Which-
it like
They said he likes to play a funnier Thor. He's come out and said he prefers doing that. But I mean, this just felt like they were making fun of their own movie
yeah.
at times, and that doesn't do it for me.
Because I really like the mix we get in Infinity War and Endgame.
Guardians.
Really not much of a mix in Infinity War, honestly. He's more just like revenge.
Oh, you mean of Thor? I thought you
Yeah.
meant the comedy and
Oh, no,
seriousness.
of Thor.
okay.
But no, it could have been. I mean, should have been way more serious.
Yeah. With
Than but the jokes that they had, some of them was funny. Not I don't
Bust
know.
out loud.
Yeah, but some of them was funny when you think about it, and then other parts were just corniest shit ever.
it was corny.
Couple chuckles. That was about all I got out of it.
Yeah.
It's straight up comedy. Tell them that. I mean,
Yeah. It's a comedy movie that doesn't feel comedic. though.
yeah, it's a straight up comedy.
And that's not what I want out of. I don't know.
See, that's why I like the Dark World, because it's more serious and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
way more serious than what it was when this bullshit was.
But there was zero comedy in that. Loki tried, and it was there was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it
Thor:
wasn't,
The Dark
supposed to be
World?
funny. It's Dark
likes
World.
That is the worst MCU movie.
I liked
I
it.
told you he's coming at you.
I liked it.
If you would have said the first Thor, I'd been okay. I wouldn't have said anything. But the Dark World,
First Thor was the best.
No, the first Thor's not bad at all. That's like, I mean, it's probably the second worst MCU, but outside of Thor 2, I think they're all good to decent movies. Honestly, this one might be next to
This
last
one might
now.
be the worst one I've seen in a while.
This one might be next to last right now.
Yeah, it's just it was all right. There's some good moments. Don't let us
Yeah, there's
throw people off.
every scene with
What
Gore.
moment?
Yeah, every scene with Gore.
Yeah, that's about it.
I actually really dug the story, but
Yeah.
it was just not done properly.
I thought there was a cool scene when the kids were in that like oh shit, wait for spoilers.
Thing, yeah, I got you. Well, let's give it a number, and then we'll jump into spoilers.
They've got to do the scores first. It's not the house this time.
So I'm gonna throw my score out there. I gave this a 6.1. Could probably fall in the 5s upon rewatch and still not liking it, or finding new things. That's where I'm at with it. You?
I give it a 66.
Like I said earlier, I told people about 7.5, but sorry for the false advertisement. But it's really in reality about a 6. But I mean, don't let me scare you away from it or nothing. I mean, check it out, do your little thing. But yeah, it was ass.
If you're gonna be watching the MCU movies, you're gonna see this.
Yeah.
We're just kind of throwing some people's opinion to show that it's really not what it cracked up to be.
Yeah. It's mid. It's mid.
Mid, I guess.
As a young
Is that
kid
the
say.
new term?
That's what young kids be saying nowadays.
Very
Yeah.
mediocre.
Very
Richard Sherman.
mid.
It's average. Averagely bad. Spoilers.
Oh, is it spoiler time? Spoiler time? So I don't have a big ass sledgehammer.
Anyway, the story of this. I'm so glad they did. Jane Foster was dying of cancer. Whole story. That was one of my favorite comic runs. When she's dying of cancer and when she holds Mjolnir, it advances her cancer because it's a magical weapon. So it's taking from her life force, and I thought they did that really well. Anything?
That whole thing doesn't make sense.
How does it not make sense?
Like when she becomes Thor, she just dies as human form. I don't understand that part.
What do you mean?
She was getting worse when she would go back from being Viking or Lady Thor back to her human form. She was like way sicker than she was before.
Yeah, the hammer is magic.
So why does it
It
help?
was draining the life force out of her.
So why would she do that then? Why would she do that? Like,
she didn't know originally that's what it was doing. They explained that in the movie.
but then why should she keep doing it?
Because it made her feel powerful.
She wanted to help save.
Yeah, she wanted to help
Thor.
people. Come on, dude.
No. We can go to the next topic. That doesn't make any sense.
What a hater.
Yeah.
What a hater.
But
Hater, highest score of the table though. Highest score of the table.
yeah, that's because you're trying to get people to watch it.
No, I don't care. People are gonna see it. This movie could get 10% Rotten Tomatoes and people will see it.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
that's actually a question off topic. Do you think it'll make $1 billion?
No,
You don't think it will?
I don't think.
I don't think it will.
But it was
either.
what, top 4? Wasn't it for the Marvel release? What was it?
Oh, on Thursday night preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think it'll make $1 billion?
No.
You think it'll be close?
Nope.
You don't think it'll be close?
I think 800 mil.
That's kind of close.
Is that
though.
close?
I feel like 800 is close.
Okay.
750
It'll
is
be close.
Because Batman made 780. I would say I was fairly close to $1 billion.
It'll hit between 6 and 800
6 and 8. That's fair.
mil.
I don't think it'll hit $1 billion either. I'm with you there.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's a lot of these reviews are gonna get.
That's
out
what I
and
think
draw
because
people
there's
away.
been some crappy reviews.
You
Worse than ours.
got any spoiler takes for this? Anything you saw where you're like, yeah, hell no.
Like, well, I mean, Gore.
I mean, he was terrifying.
That one scene I
I
was
mean-
talking about.
But like I said, they disrespect my man so bad. Like, it is crazy. Like, how you gonna give the man only 20 minutes of love?
That is a legendary actor they get just for him.
I don't know how he signed. Because he's never been about the money, obviously.
Yeah.
I wonder how much he got paid too.
Why did he sign on to this script? If he read this script, why would he sign on? Maybe they did write Gore well, so I guess that makes sense. I guess.
Yeah, that maybe he only read his part.
Yeah, usually they read the whole script though.
Did you hear where he said he like doesn't watch movies ever?
He hasn't watched Batman.
Yeah,
yet.
I've seen
He
that.
said he's seen one Marvel movie and it was a guy collecting stones.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
What?
He said his kids were like, "You have to do this Marvel movie."
But I also didn't know like his kids was on there too. Christian Bale's kids and
Hemsworth.
and both. I'm pretty
Bale's
sure.
kids are in it.
Yeah, that's what.
I didn't know that.
Did you
Hemsworth's
watch?
kids, one of like the Asgard kids.
No, Hemsworth's kid is the little girl.
Which one?
Love.
Christian Bale's daughter in the movie is Hemsworth's daughter.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
The one that becomes with him at the end.
that's cool.
But I do like Love.
Spoiler.
There's spoilers out there.
I do like Love.
Love?
Yeah,
Is that what you're naming her?
That's what
Yeah,
they're naming
that's
her.
what Korg said.
That's what they says. Love and Thunder. She's supposed to be Love,
Korg is
and
cool. I
Thor's
love
supposed to be
Korg. Thunder.
Thunder.
Well, in the comics,
In the comics. this
she's
guy.
Singularity, because so we already gave the warning. At the end, they're in eternity,
Yep.
talking in eternity, and Christian Bale decides to save Gore decides to save his daughter, bring her back to life, rather than kill all gods, which was his main goal the entire time, and kind of off, I guess. Oh well. I mean, we knew everybody wasn't going to die. But yeah, so his daughter came back with a piece of eternity, and so she's going to have partial of his powers. That immortal being that looks like space, and her name's Singularity. I guess for now they're going to go with Love.
I thought
maybe-
she was funny.
No, she's cute.
Yeah, she seemed. Yeah, I'm gonna like her next. She's the next movie. That's cool with me.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she'll be in.
That was one thing that came out of this. I'm actually excited to see what happens with the next one.
Me
with
too. Actually,
him and her, and
Yeah.
then Hercules, spoiler, played by Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. Zeus is alive. He tells his boy Hercules. I think I'm excited for that. So Thor and his adopted daughter, and taking on Hercules probably. How you feel about that? No, you don't know anything about Hercules, do you?
No, I really don't know anything about Hercules. Honestly, I was hoping you'd go explain more about it.
He's gonna whoop Thor.
I mean, because when we was at the movies,
Bad.
you
Really?
said when we was at the movies, you said that he's stronger than Thor.
Yeah, he's stronger than Thor. He has like earth-based powers, so like rock and shit instead of lightning and thunder. And he's just like stronger, but Thor has like more magical abilities, I guess is the thing. So it just all depends.
And so, is Hercules supposed to be like the strongest of the strongest, or
Well, he's
is Thor
Zeus'
supposed to be
son, so
stronger than
he's
the strongest?
stronger than most. Yeah. So
no Thanos though. He's not Thanos.
no.
He's no Thanos.
No, Thanos is a Titan. He's insane. And one of the best villains of all time. But no. I thought that was the best part of the movie. Was like setting it up for
The
the
best
next
singular
one.
scene too. I like that where the kids are kids get kidnapped, obviously, and they're in that cage or what that you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the shadow cage.
When they're telling that story and he like appears, Gore appears out of nowhere and he's like laughing. That was
Dude, it's scary.
That was a scary scene. That was a great scene.
Yeah, and you just see his eyes and his
Yeah.
smile.
That's
I like that
and
one.
his like. I thought he was perfectly casted, written, everything.
Yeah. Even his comedy parts were
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
like intense.
That was a comedy that I laughed at, and some of Korg's
Ain't-
stuff.
And you know what else? Some of the best
Korg's-
parts of this movie, even though it's like a little parts of it, is that little Axel kid.
What?
I like that it was his son.
Heimdall's son?
Yeah, I didn't realize that until after he started getting the eyes and stuff. Then like I didn't notice it during the movie.
Yeah.
But when when they explained it, I was like, oh, okay, makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
I just don't understand why they didn't tell us he had a kid a long time. Like,
Yeah, that's
we've
why I
had,
think. That's why I think a Black Panther's going to do that.
yeah, I don't know. They're definitely setting up these young Avengers though.
Yeah.
With now the Singularity little girl, Heimdall's son. You have all the other movies that have younger people in it that are coming in. Like Ironheart is going to be in Black Panther 2. So
Avengers.
Yep, they're gonna do Young Avengers. I do want to address one of my favorite things that everybody didn't like: the feud with the Hammers. Nobody dug that.
I mean,
when,
yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, personally.
What? The Hammer was jealous of the other Hammer?
Too much. I think it went on for too
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It was
too.
funny at first, like the first time they did it. I thought, and they just kept like. I just felt like this movie they kept going back to the same thing
Tropes.
for comedic relief, and it
Yeah.
didn't work for me after you do it 19 times in a row.
I don't know. When he's like apologizing to his Hammer.
I did.
Well, say
I do like that.
when they first introduced it, I thought it was funny, and then it just
Yeah.
kept going and going and going. And I didn't like it.
I think that's where I'm at with Taika, though. I don't dig that type of comedy that he does, where it's just repeat till you like beating a dead horse.
That's what I'm saying. He kept going back to the same thing, same bag of tricks.
Yeah, but go right into something about that is seeing a lot of comments of people saying, just turn off your brain and enjoy the movie. It's just a comedy. Just enjoy it. It's like, you don't have to turn off your brain to enjoy a movie. It should still be engaging and thought-provoking without being so dumb that you have to turn off your brain.
Well, and that's like you've got two sides. You got people that are completely hating on the MCU right now, and then you got people who are holding the MCU like
On a pedestal.
they're the Godfather. It's the Godfather trilogy.
And I'm neither.
Every time it comes out, and it's like every MCU movie is not perfect. Every MCU movie is also not just terrible and laughable.
Yeah.
People just, I don't know. I feel like everyone thinks if you don't like MCU, all I see is like, oh, you didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder, go watch Batman again. It's not like that. It's just, I don't want a comedy when comedy doesn't land.
Yeah. No, I get that completely. You got anything else to add?
Yeah, I got one more thing. I was just gonna ask, like, I mean, is Phase 4 a failure so far? That's a question
Ooh.
that I think people.
That's a good question.
We got
That's a good
Eternals,
question.
Black Widow,
But hold on, he ain't watched the shows neither.
yeah, the shows.
Yeah.
That's all Phase
So
4.
you just think
Sorry.
the movies are failing,
Yeah.
No, I wasn't saying it either way. I'm asking a question
Just
but you
asking
gotta
in
watch the
general.
shows.
because I think Phase 4 has one of the 5 best MCU movies as well, with No Way Home. But I also think though that it's had some movies.
I mean,
that are
you know, I ain't
underwhelming.
never gonna
I know
disagree with
you won't
that.
disagree.
I think it's got some underwhelming movies as well. I don't mean it's just a question. Money wise, obviously no, but do you think critically and I guess quality wise it's a failure so far?
I don't.
Because again, as much as you guys bow down on these TV shows, a lot of people aren't watching them. That can be considered a failure.
correct.
But then I feel like a lot of people don't have Disney Plus neither.
That's a failure then. If people aren't getting Disney Plus
If
watching
they're not
shows,
excited enough to buy it, then
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean,
problem.
Plus is
but
not-
they,
it's
how you know
pretty
they're
cheap.
not also like, I don't know, maybe legal watching or whatever.
Well, that's
we don't
also-
do that here. We were just saying.
I mean,
I'm just saying, you just never know.
if people aren't getting Disney Plus to watch these shows, and then they had Disney Plus and are not watching these shows, that's a failure. I mean, the whole point is to get people because I think you will both agree if a lot of these shows were turned into movies instead, there'd be more viewers with them. They'd be more successful.
I just
Yeah.
think they wouldn't get them out as fast, though.
They wouldn't come out as fast, but I think they'd be more successful, in my opinion. Because what made the first 3 phases so good? Because it was all movies, no shows.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 3 phases of Marvel is probably the most successful run of movies that we've ever seen.
It has to be.
And they started, why, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So why they start going into TV shows?
Get a different audience.
Is it working though?
They're still getting views.
Not, but I
Just
mean,
not.
because I saw an article where the views have dropped, obviously. And
Yeah.
COVID could be a reason for that to an extent as well. But I don't think Phase 4, obviously, so far hasn't lived up to what the first 3 were. Not even close, I don't think.
No, it definitely hasn't.
No,
but it's
no,
going to
but
be bigger.
There's
I guess
also
to me
not
that's
no
a
Iron
failure.
Man and all that popping up neither. Captain America yet.
So my thing is you have to get your audience another superhero like that. I think they're trying to make Spider-Man the main.
I think
Focus.
Spider-Man is that right now.
He's doing good. No Way Home killed it, but what are the other movies? That's what I'm
And
saying.
I mean, even though R.I.P. Chadwick, I mean, he would have been the next one too.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he would have been
That
a good
hurt.
draw. That
Yeah.
hurts.
And that's just terrible what happened with him. But
Yeah.
to an extent, I mean, I think you would label Phase 4 at least not a failure, maybe,
It's borderline.
but it's borderline not successful.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got Thor, like this Thor movie coming out like this. If you're coming out with movies like this, like they're kind of doing it to themselves.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying too. Like
But-
that's why. Because if Thor was good, I don't know if I would ask this question.
really.
Because for me, if Thor was good, that means the last 3 Phase 4 movies I've seen, I've given positive reviews to. No Way
Yeah.
Home, Doctor Strange, Thor. But Thor didn't.
think it's a
But-
valid question. I'm not sure I can call it a failure quite
That's
yet.
what I'm saying. I wouldn't call it a failure. It's hard to call things a failure when a lot of things are making $1 billion. But I think the shows, although you guys really enjoy them, there's a lot more people like me than people
Have no.
that aren't going to watch them
Yeah.
probably ever.
Yeah. And that's where y'all fucking up at.
But
But-
that's a failure though.
Yeah.
If they don't think they have
Failure
to.
on whose part? Your part or?
I mean, Marvel
Their
to an
part.
extent.
I mean, they
Well,
haven't.
once you see like Moon Knight and stuff come up and like just say they have a Secret Wars movie come out or something, and you see Moon Knight come out and you fall in love with that character, you telling me you ain't going to go back and watch his shows?
5 years.
Valid question.
5 years later though.
That could be 3 years later. It
That's
could be
phase.
2.
That's we might be phase 5 by then.
We will be.
That's what I'm
'cause
saying.
Secret
So I'm
Wars-
just Phase 4 would be a failure.
Okay, well if Moon Knight comes in, somebody else that comes out with the movie next
Blade.
year, Blade, and then you really like Blade.
The
and
Blade
then you
movie I'm
feel-
intrigued in, but again, it's Marvel, so it's probably not gonna be great because Blade shouldn't be. I don't know how Blade can be worked into a
We'll
Marvel
see.
property.
Oh, I'm
they
excited
said
for that.
They said Deadpool's gonna be rated R, so why can't Blade?
I want to see Deadpool rated R.
It is.
Is
It
it
has been.
confirmed? or
Yeah,
they're
they
saying
confirmed it. Come at me. Go look up the article. It's
I'll look it up.
confirmed.
But I mean, the movie hasn't been released yet or a trailer or anything like that.
Yeah. Oh man, I think you're jumping the gun. I
I'm not
do
jumping
think
the gun.
that it eventually have a boiling point, but I don't think we're there yet.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we were able to. This question would not have been asked 2 years ago.
Thor wasn't okay.
I don't even think this question would have been asked 2 years ago.
So you never watched like well, you watched Daredevil and
Yeah,
stuff.
I watched first in Daredevil.
So
That's
you ain't
awesome.
gonna watch no more Daredevil?
Daredevil's. I guarantee you, Daredevil's probably better than any of the Marvel shows on Disney Plus because it's rated R.
Well, we're saying it's coming back.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be rated R?
It's
Like
gonna be an Echo.
or
I don't
R-rated,
know what's
whatever it's
Echo
called.
record. I mean, rated
Echoes the 16 or something.
17, whatever.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people's
R17.
concern is will Daredevil be rated R again? That dark because that's what made it so good.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not either.
That's-
I just
that's the
know. I
thing.
just know he's supposed to pop up on that.
Yeah, he'll be
They
on
haven't said
Echo.
anything else about him really.
Because I guess the reason this is a question because like I said, I don't think after Far From Home came out, this question would have been asked. As soon as Phase 3 ended, you and I have asked, is Phase 4 going to be a failure? You would just assume going into it's going to be great. Now looking back at it, we're however many movies in, properties in, and we were asking this question.
I just think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be all right.
I think it'll be fine because I mean, when the least amount of money you're making $700 million, it's like
I think he's just setting everything up. But it's in the first phase
Secret
again.
Wars. is gonna
I
be
guess
huge.
my thing is the setup. Is this setup going to cost them? Like people aren't going to watch some of these movies that are for the setup.
They keep pushing them out and making money. I think they'll be all right.
And I also,
But I got you. I get what you're saying.
and I also been hearing like how they're gonna have like a kind of like a separate war with like I don't know the gods like all facing each other, and then have like the Avengers facing the gods, and also the Avengers going to. I was watching that what's his name Emergency the other day, and he was talking about like something like that.
That'd be insane.
Yeah,
Like, do
he said that
I
he's talking
guess-
about there's going like 2 different routes.
you think Secret
Good.
Wars will be as hyped up as like Infinity War?
As hyped up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just see a
Mm.
lot more people saying they're not quite as excited for the future of the MCU as they were when we were Phase 1, Phase 2.
I feel like they will when we see more of what's going on.
And I think also too, like one guy said, well, when we get more of the regular characters, but we got a run of the regular characters right now, and people were asking this question. I mean, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Thor were a huge part of the, especially Endgame,
And
Infinity War,
Scarlet
Endgame.
Witch probably too.
I
Who's in the
love
first-
love her.
I love her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's balling.
I don't know. I need more time.
Yeah,
I can't answer that question. To be honest, I don't think it's a failure now. It could be though.
I'm saying it could end up being. That's why I think
They're
it's,
ending it with Fantastic Four.
It's-
So,
it's already a concern that this is even a question that's a valid question. I guess is my thing.
man, Rashawn's about to knock your shit over. He almost
Accidentally
knocked
hit
it
it.
over.
Like that's my big thing. I guess this can even be a valid question.
I get it.
Is kind of a concern I think for Marvel to an
It's
extent.
your valid question.
But you even said it's a valid question. I think a lot. I think even people that love Phase 4 would say this is a fairly valid question.
Yeah, just because of the reviews.
Even
by
if the
critics.
shows are great, a lot of people aren't watching them. That's a big thing.
I'd like to go back and look at those numbers. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot of people watching, but just not to the number of movies.
But like, I guess how do they get their money from the shows? Because I mean,
Well, they haven't announced like losing money,
yeah.
so they must be doing.
Well, they're never going to lose money. I'm just saying, are they going to? are critically they're going to keep getting killed, and people are going to eventually people will stop going. Phase 4, they're not going to lose any money in Phase 4.
No.
Because I'm still going to go. Fantastic Four, I'll be there day one because I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the cast is. I'm just excited.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
All right. We're gonna hit up a streaming movie to stream. That was dumb. Anyway, give me yours.
The Suicide Squad, the new one, 2021.
Spot, by the way.
On HBO Max. So it's like the requel type thing to the
Who directs it, Connor?
James Gunn.
All right. Who's stars?
Gosh.
It's got John Cena,
Stop.
Idris Elba, Margot Robbie. Those are the main characters. I don't know the other people's names, but Sylvester Stallone
Yeah, that's King Shark.
is King Shark. Viola Davis. It's funny. It's got great action. I really enjoyed it.
What's the premise of this one?
They're going to track down. Well, Margot Robbie's like marries this one dude. They go track him down, but they're on a mission. It starts out weird. The first mission fails, and they got to go find. Forget the guy. What's the guy's name that plays the like the main colonel?
Colonel Rick Flag.
Yeah, they gotta go find him. That's pretty much the main premise of the movie. Then they have to track down Margot Robbie's character, and then they have to kill some giant starfish.
What a premise.
Iconic though.
Yeah. That's some good comedy. But
Sounds nice.
you've seen it. Haven't you seen it? The starfish one?
All right.
Oh.
It's good. Way better than the one they made out a couple years ago.
Yeah, with Jared Leto's horrible Joker and Cara Delevingne.
Oh
being
yeah, I'm
awful.
tripping. Yeah, I have Suicide Squad too. I thought it was something else totally. I was thinking something else.
Are you here right now?
Huh?
How
I am
the
here.
giant starfish didn't catch your
That
attention?
didn't click your
No.
brain?
No.
Oh, man.
I hadn't watched that movie since like it first came out on HBO Max. It's been a while. I only watched it.
Yeah, I
Watched
watched
it
it.
twice.
He watched it recently.
Yeah.
So he's all about it right now.
All about it. Good. It's good.
Sounds like you're all about it. My streaming option, where can you stream that?
HBO Max.
Mine this week is a movie way off topic of superheroes, and it's called Hostiles. It does have Christian Bale in it. It's a Western in the 1800s, late 1800s. Has Rosamund Pike, has Jonathan Majors. Directed by Scott Cooper. I'm not sure what he does or has done. Some random stuff nobody's probably heard of. Christian Bale plays this captain that's not moving up in rank at all, but wants to retire. And he's been at war with the Indians for a long time because it was the 1800s. That's who they fought with back then. And his commander tells him he has to transport one of the most famous Indian tribe leaders that he hates to his resting place so he can die there because he's dying of cancer or something. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. Like, I hate this man. I've fought these people that are savages. And so it's basically their trek to this guy's promised land and how they get along and have to fight Indians on the way and fight their own people on the way. In a way, has Ben Foster in it, most underrated actor
He's
of all
phenomenal.
time,
Yeah,
probably.
he's great. He's so good.
Yeah, and everything he does. This movie is emotional, engaging. I mean, I'm not a big Western guy, and this movie did it for me. Like, hit us up with your top 10 Marvel Cinematic Universe movies.
The MCU.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, number 10, I got Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Which is the one with Mysterio.
Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio, which is
You got that number 10?
yeah, too low.
All the way number 10? That's
We got-
that's
We
disrespect.
got two options. Cody only gets to be on the list, and Rashawn thinks it's too low. This is gonna be a fun segment.
Spoiler: I have 0 Spider-Man movies in my top 10.
Well, that's why your list is
I
trash
mean, Jake
already.
Gyllenhaal, Mysterio's best part of this movie. Yeah, great. Rashawn will probably talk more about it, so I'll move
What
on.
about it's so great? No, we're gonna talk now.
Yeah, let's talk.
What is so good about that movie?
The action scenes,
The fake action.
some of the emotion.
But that is Mysterio, isn't he? Don't he show fake action?
Yeah.
Don't he?
That's his whole point.
They did him dirty in this. He's.
I mean, he does more things, right?
Dude.
I mean, he obviously does more things. But
We don't read these comics, so don't say dim dirty. When we saw this movie, it was good.
Yeah, he said top. He said give it to him. He put it at number 10, not number 5, not number 4. You know,
It's
what I'm saying?
number
Number 10,
10.
dude. Like
There's
that.
24 movies.
And you telling me there's 24 better than that?
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
I think this movie's great.
All right.
See, man.
No, it's
That's why
very good. I won't
get,
say
get,
great.
Get Cody out of here, man.
It's
Get Cody
childish.
out.
Great movies for me start at number 5, 6, 5.
Dude,
All right,
I'm listening.
all right.
What's your 9?
Black Panther. Probably the
I think that's low.
second best villain in the whole MCU. I would say probably right.
I
Yeah.
mean, I guess if you're going,
second best what?
Villain.
Who?
Third best villain. I'll say third best
What's his
villain.
name? Mon? What's
Michael
his
B.
name?
Jordan.
What's his
uh,
name?
What is his
Was
name?
it Mongo or
Mon.
I can't.
Dang, you guys asked me too fast.
What is his name?
Cody's
Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Monger, but I was like,
Cody's
there's
usually
more
my,
to.
you know what I'm saying? He usually tells
I'm
me.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually
this-
I tell Cody because I'm good with names.
Yeah, this video got me on the spot.
Yeah, Killmonger.
But-
Probably, I'll say third best villain. Thanos, Loki, probably on the head.
Huh?
I got more people ahead of
I
that.
mean,
but
I got Gore over him.
over Killmonger.
Yeah.
I could almost agree with
I could
you.
agree with that.
If you
but
want
I
the truth,
mean,
I probably got Gore. I might have my top 2 villain.
Top
He
2.
killed it, bro. I mean, they
Thanos is
disrespected him.
universally number 1
Yeah.
for me.
yeah, I think everyone's number 1. But no, good movie. There's some spotty CGI at the end. Definitely that final
sure.
battle. But I like the whole story. The world building of Wakanda. I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Really solid movie. I saw it late. I saw it almost a year after it
Yeah.
came out.
Chadwick, one of the best actors we have ever seen
Rest
in our
in
life.
peace,
R.I.P.
dude.
Chadwick.
Oh my god.
Dude
Great.
played Jackie. Dude played a superhero. Dude played everything in his short time on this earth.
He was awesome.
But R.I.P. He killed everything he did.
Yeah.
And great. I mean, although I think it shouldn't have been, it broke the barrier getting nominated for Best Picture, which is awesome. So, I mean, this movie.
Yeah.
Great super comic movie. Yeah, number 9. Number 8, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Is that with Iron Man?
Yeah.
Ass. That one should have been number 10.
That should have been not on the list.
That should've been
This
number-
movie, I like this movie a lot. I like Vulture.
Yeah.
Great, really good villain. Michael Keaton, great performance in
Yeah.
it.
Keaton's good at everything.
He really is. Kind of low key underrated.
Low key underrated as in he's
a little
won
bit of ass
Oscars.
of a Batman now.
What
but
Oscars he won?
Birdman.
He was there.
He didn't win that.
He didn't win that?
Nope.
Nominated?
Nominated, didn't win though.
He should have.
He didn't. So
I don't
underrated.
remember who won. Can't be underrated.
Hmm?
Not win.
Nah, but yeah, no, I like this movie a lot. I like how Tony Stark's done. Tony Stark, favorite MCU character. Iron Man, Tony Stark, favorite MCU character. Really solid movie. Again, I saw this one late, so. But nah, I like Zendaya's in it. She's great. Zendaya's awesome. Anything she's in,
Yeah,
Cool-
she's
great to look at too. Any movie she's in. Number 7 is the first Avengers
okay.
from 2013, 12?
Nope, 2012.
2012. Yeah, this movie's really good. I mean, I think this is where the comedy's really good. Like, this is probably the first one we get a lot of comedy in the MCU.
Things a comedy in
No,
in the
there's there's a lot of comedy in this one compared
Just
to
a lot, okay.
before this movie.
Yeah.
That
That was Joss Whedon.
Yeah, Joss Whedon. Apparently not a good guy.
Not a good guy.
Yeah, and he made Justice League, which is terrible.
Yeah.
But Loki, great villain. I just talked about it. Probably
One of
top
the best.
top three MCU villains. Also, just a good character because he's not always a villain. Obviously.
Yeah.
Great character. Seeing all these characters on screen at the same time
For the
was-
first time.
First time ever was awesome.
Yeah.
This is the first big team up movie, I think, right?
Yeah. Thor's getting his hammer on Captain America's shield.
Yep.
And Iron Man charging up with Thor's thunder.
I like,
that's
I
top
like-
tier.
Thor and Hulk and that Black Widow little battle on the ship.
Oh, on the ship.
That was an awesome scene.
Yeah, when he's crashing through that.
Yeah, that's like almost like a horror scene.
yeah,
almost.
it was awesome.
Number 6, I got Captain America: Civil War, or Avengers 2.5, is what people call it.
Yeah, no
pretty
kidding.
much. An underrated villain. No one talks about Zemo.
I love Zemo.
Awesome villain. The
Yeah.
first villain really to psychologically turn them against each other.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he
yeah.
took down an entire team with a videotape.
Yeah, just I haven't watched this movie, and probably this is the least recent rewatch on this list. So I do need to watch it again. been a couple years, but no, I really love this movie. Like you said, underrated. No one really talks about Zemo.
I know.
Great villain.
And he's still around.
First time we see Black Panther and Spider-Man in the MCU, which is awesome.
Top tier. Two of the greatest castings.
Two of the greatest castings ever. And the airport
Gotta
scene.
be the greatest castings. What do you mean?
Yeah, airport scene.
Airport scene, awesome. Yeah, great movie. I love it. And then the Captain America, Iron Man, and Bucky fight in the tower. Like a tower. Iconic fight, yeah.
They show that anytime they do the commercials, they show where they're holding the shield up and he's blasting it. Yeah.
That's one of the best fight scenes of all time. Iron Man versus Captain America.
Yeah.
Quick shout out for my top 5 movie that everyone craps on, but I think it's a good MCU movie. It'd be 11, Hulk, Incredible Hulk.
Some honorable mentions as well.
Dog shit.
I didn't do honorable mentions, but if I did, I would
the Hulk is ass.
It's
one of the worst I've ever seen in my life, dude. Every time I try to watch it, I just fall asleep.
I'd have Captain Marvel, Iron Man 3, Hulk, and probably Multiverse of Madness in my honorable mentions. But anyway, number 5, Spider-Man: No Way Home. My favorite Phase 3 movie or Phase 4 movie by far. You like this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you mean?
getting the best Spider-Man on screen.
Yeah, Andrew, I think 5 low. You know what I'm saying?
Getting the top 3 Spider-Man on screen.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield back, returning. Great villains. Willem Dafoe there. This is probably, I think his performance in this is better than Spider-Man 1, but obviously I've told you I'm not high on those movies. So.
Yeah, crazy. But
great performance. Emotional movie. Everything about it's great. Saw it in New York during Christmas. When I saw it in New York when it premiered. Awesome.
Yeah, you got to go to some big theater in New York to watch that.
AMC in downtown New York. See this movie. Oh. Awesome. Number 4, though, is my most recent watched MCU movie, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This movie's awesome. I fell for the hype. Thought I was gonna be overhyped. Thought I was gonna like it, but probably like the most MCU movie that's the least templated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the MCU template. That's not like the Avengers movies. Doesn't really count for template though.
It's a 007 movie with Captain America.
It's a political spy thriller. Yeah, it's exactly what it is with Captain America. Kind of like how The Dark Knight is a crime thriller with Batman.
Yeah.
This movie's awesome. I think it's got an underrated one movie villain and Bucky's Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Great. And then obviously we knew who it was, but the reveal to Steve Rogers who it was kind of hit hard out. This movie's great. Black Widow's awesome in it. My top 3, my number 3, Iron Man. Love this movie. Best MCU origin story there is. Maybe the best origin story there is in any movie. Comic book movie. This movie is absolutely awesome. Love it. I think the villain could have been done better. With Obadiah Stane, played by Jeff Bridges, could have been done better. But again, Tony Stark, Iron Man, just an awesome character in this movie. It's just awesome. The scene where he leaves a cave in that homemade suit was awesome. Flames, it flies in the air, then it explodes. Sweet.
Yeah, it has iconic scenes. Being one of the first MCU movies for sure.
It's the first, right?
Or the first. Sorry,
yeah.
You know what I meant.
Now my top 2. Number 2, we got Avengers: Infinity War. Iconic movie, probably.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when they killed my man Spider-Man on that man,
he was crying.
That hurt my heart. That hurt my heart, bro. That hurt my heart. That's my dude.
This movie hit me at first, but I knew we were getting in game the very next year, so the emotion wasn't quite as high for me. I mean, it was high, but I knew we were getting in game. I knew somehow they're gonna make some of those characters come back.
The pin drop in theaters.
Yeah, it was dead silent.
Everyone's just like,
when he snapped. That's still an iconic scene. When I watch it now, when he snaps.
Yeah,
iconic. Kind of hate Thor because if Thor would have went for the head, Tony'd still be alive. Kind of hate that one for it, but outside of that,
Thor is Thor.
We see Wakanda. Great battle in Wakanda. Thor's arrival in Wakanda. That scene is epic.
Yeah.
When he arrives in Wakanda,
they're all getting their asses beat.
Yeah, and he comes out of nowhere with Rocket and Groot.
Yeah.
Awesome scene.
I love that.
And then my number 1 is Avengers Endgame. Just an epic conclusion to
40 minutes of
the greatest movie run we've ever seen.
I mean, I do like how they bring everybody together in that. I mean, it's all right. I like it. I do like it. Don't get me wrong.
It's
like
great.
I do love that movie. Like, I mean, I watch it at least. I can't even tell you how many times.
I watch probably once a year.
But Cody did bring a point. There is like a little bit of part where they just like should have just left it out, I guess, or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, this movie though.
But I know
has-
it's like kind of boring, but it is also a 3-hour movie.
It kind of
too.
needs to be 3 hours though, with the conclusion they're going with. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it could have been much shorter than that.
I mean, but you also had to show the storyline, what they had to do to get. But I don't know.
When they go kill Thanos, epic.
Right in the beginning, yeah, that part
Right.
was cool, and then it kind of like got boring to me.
Yeah, but they
for a
kind
little
of
bit.
they kind of show like what people are going through, like how they have that little like not really an AA meeting, but you know what I'm talking about, where the two directors are there.
Yeah.
Cool scene.
Spider-Man should have had a longer scene. That's all I'm saying.
Of course, of course.
Spider-Man should have been in it the whole time.
Yeah, the final battle by the Avengers headquarters, sweet, iconic.
I repeat that more than I watched the movie over
Really.
again. Honestly,
The battle's sweet, and then the portal scene.
Yeah.
Talk about the most epic theater experience of
Dude,
your
when
life.
that portal scene,
I had people yelling.
I
In my
can't
Dude,
remember
me
who
too.
I watched it with. I think I might have watched it with Michael Folosgrad. And I remember that when that portal came out, dude, it was something like,
Like,
I don't
on
know,
your
something
left.
weird. I was just like, what the? Man, my heart was pounding real hard. Like, man, I'm gonna have a heart attack in the movie theater.
The portal scene is iconic, dude.
Yeah.
And then man, well, we know one of the best, just sad, most emotional moments
It
for
was
me
intense.
watching a movie.
Iron Man dying.
I am Iron Man. One last time.
Done.
That's all I
Dunzo.
gotta say about Avengers Endgame. 97 out of 100. My favorite MCU movie.
97.
Man, they would have done Spidey. I mean, the last for me.
I can't wait for his list, man. Is he next? We gotta make him go next. I want to hear this list.
He's next.
For sure.
Spider-Man 1 through 10.
That's my
10.
list. So I got Endgame number 1.
All right, man. Solid list. Couple no-goes, but we'll let you have your own.
All right, man.
I'll
Well,
allow that.
I ain't gonna lie. Last couple days, I have been watching the little timeline bullshit ass Marvel world. So I don't know. I have a tough time. I mean, I got a top 5 for sure, but like after my 5, it's got like kind of hard for me to like really find out who the other last 5 were out of these bullshit ass 24 movies.
Okay.
But let's start with number 10 though.
What do you got?
Thor: Dark World.
That's
Oh my
insanity.
No way.
Say what you want. Say what you want, but I liked it, dude.
That's the
I
worst
vibed with
MCU
it.
movie.
Dude, how could you put this on there above
Number 10.
Mr.
Got
No
on.
Guardians? Won't
I mean, I
watch-
never watched I never watched Guardians. So how could I put that in my top 10?
Smart guy.
If I never watched
Hey,
Guardians.
smart guy. Right
How's
here.
he a
Yeah,
smart
man,
guy?
You want me to
leave
do
me
lie
hanging.
to the people?
Can't leave me hanging.
You know what I mean? What you want to do? Lie to the people? Oh yeah, I watched Guardians. It's my number 10.
He does not like the Guardians. That's insane.
Never watched it, buddy. Sorry. But yeah, Thor: Dark World is my number 10.
I heard it.
I'm gonna let you. Thor: Dark World is my number 10. I need to say it again.
What
No,
is that?
you're good.
But Thor: Dark World is my number 10. But
No
but
way.
I liked it. I don't know why. I was watching. I mean, I was one. Were we texting? I
Yeah,
told you I'm
you
on Winter
texted.
Soldiers. That was the one before
Oh, okay.
that I got watched. I don't know. I mean, I watched it obviously once, but like the earlier Marvel movies, I only watched once. Like
Back
it's
in
my
the day.
second time, like really watching them now.
Okay.
But I don't know. Second time watching it, I really vibed with it. I was like, man, you kind of kicked me up. And then 9, Doctor Strange, first one.
First one? I
Yeah.
love that movie.
I love it, dude. I mean, you obviously
Such
know, I'm a Doctor Strange fan,
Oh, absolutely.
and just the way I don't know, cause I didn't know anything about Doctor Strange. I mean, I don't read the comics or nothing. Like, I asked Cody, hell, I asked you for anything I need in this world,
Yeah.
and I don't know, just the way he just like came out, just the way the movie came out and explained itself. I really loved the storyline. I mean, I like his powers too. I mean,
I
he's a
love his-
wizard.
I love
I
his
mean,
magic.
What MCU? Harry Potter? Holla at my boy.
MCU, Harry Potter.
Just messing with you, but I did like that storyline and the fight. And I did like the fight scenes. Him meeting that what's that bald headed girl? As,
The ancient one.
Was she the sorcerer? Then
Yeah.
yeah, I liked her too. And I
Yeah.
liked her like you know what I mean showing the ways, and I liked her when they had to go to her Infinity or in Endgame. They had to go back
Endgame.
to her.
Endgame,
I liked
they
her
had
in
to go
that
back.
too.
Yeah, she messed with Hulk a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Good.
And then what was that number 9? And my number 8. Doctor Strange number 2.
All right.
What?
Yeah, I've messed with it.
That's high.
I think Scarlet Witch. I think they don't bring her back, man. I mean, they're
Yeah.
fucking up. You know what I mean?
No, I
They're
get
fucking
you.
up.
Then MCU Phase 4 is a failure.
Huh?
Then it's a failure.
No.
No, man. What? Boy,
Yeah.
watch Moon Knight. Then we can talk. Like, you disrespect Moon Knight. Talk about this is gonna be a fail.
Absolutely.
My man, I got a tattoo on his body. You disrespecting.
Yeah.
But,
that's my guy.
I have Doctor Strange number 2, number 8. I mean, Doctor Strange 2 at number 8. But Doctor Strange number 8. I mean, I love Scarlet Witch. I mean, and I loved how they bring. I mean, I didn't know anything about the Illuminati, whatever.
Yeah.
And I loved how they bring like all these like different world that they went to a different world. Seen Peggy as Captain America, and you seen what's her
boy.
name? Is her name Monica?
Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, you see Monica. Is that her mom? Or is that
That's
Monica
the mom
on the,
of the girl in the.
Okay, well, you seen her mom actually playing Captain Marvel. Now, I thought that, I mean, Captain Marvel, my girl. Well, you see her in a minute. but they brought her in, then they brought what's his name, Mr. Fantastic? Is that his name, right?
Yep.
Brought him in. He got
Krasinski.
shredded like papers, like a little bit, but that's for another day. Sorry for spoilers. I just like how they brought them in and brought the different worlds in, and what's her name, Captain? I mean, not Captain, but American Chavez.
Yeah.
I liked how they brought her to, and you show her going to the different multi universes. I love that. That's like one of my favorite parts about that.
Really hope they do more of that.
Oh, yeah, I hope she has like her own. I don't know, her own little show or her own little movie. I don't know. I mean, if they did a movie, I feel like that'd be way too much. I don't know. They just got to explain how like she got her mom into a different,
Well, hopefully it's a movie.
like her mom's. I guess her
it.
mom's into like a different universe and
Yeah.
all that. Like
Maybe
they gotta
they
explain more of
survived.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're gonna show her looking for him one day. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, make a show about her. Looks like I won't learn anything else.
Yeah. He wouldn't watch it.
Ain't my problem. But 7. Haha, my bad. Captain Marvel.
Oh my.
Brie Larson. I promise you, I'm the one. I am the one, girl. I am. Look. Why y'all laughing?
I'm not.
Yeah, quit playing. I'm the one. I don't know who you with now, but one day I ain't gonna say promise, but you belong to me. That's all I know. Cool, bro. She is so bad.
Oh,
But I mean, I love that movie because of her.
she's everything for that movie.
She's everything for me. Not that movie. She's everything
got a
for
partner, man.
Huh?
She's got a dude.
Well,
His
a
name's-
sucker has a goal. Man, I can't score neither, buddy. I'm gonna come in, swoop in. Once she gets his heart.
It's the heart that matters.
It's the
Yeah.
heart that matters.
It's all about it.
Yeah,
The
man.
glasses. I think glasses won her over.
Oh yeah, I want her over. You better
Yeah.
recognize who this is. But 6. That's all I gotta say about number 7. 7 because she got a place in my heart.
That's fine.
And then 6, I got to put the Iron Man 3 though.
That's solid.
Number
I
6.
enjoy the movie.
I love the. I mean, we talked about this on the way
Yeah.
here. I love at the very end when it had the Iron Man army. Yeah, I just
He's just jumping to each different suit.
yeah. I love that scene. Like that's one of the hardest scenes I think I've seen. Like at least in my top scenes I've ever seen in the Marvel. That's one of the hardest ones for sure.
It's pretty sick.
Overhated movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
And then,
as big on it
It's
as
12, it'd
everybody.
be 12 for me.
That's middle
then
of that.
Yeah.
like Tony Stark's though. Like, well, what's his name? Robert
Robert Downey Jr.
Or RDJ.
Yeah.
He
Man.
One of the greatest.
like Iron Man
Casting.
fits him.
Yeah.
Like
Perfect
Yeah.
casting.
Iron Man fits him for sure. And let's get to the top 5. Here we go now.
This is what you've been hyping.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, you're gonna be amazed by number 1. Number 5, No Way Home.
All right.
Okay.
That's where I have it.
No,
Number
that's
5.
fine.
I like that.
I think it's just balling.
It is.
Bring everybody in.
Yeah,
I understand.
I think it's balling. I mean, well, you got Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
You got
Toby, Andrew.
I gotta take a drink. Man, you brought Toby back. You brought Andrew back. Like it really brought tears to my eyes.
Daredevil, even.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I got the mic, man. I got the mic on this. Let me talk.
I'm gonna
I
let
brought Charlie Cox in there. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys know who that is.
Yeah, we
Man.
do.
Who that?
That's the actor that
That's
plays
a-
Daredevil.
Okay. I didn't know anything. I didn't think you knew that.
Little blind snatch.
But no, he killed that, and then they brought Happy back. Is that his name right? Happy. They
Love Happy.
they brought him back for that little scene. Like just everything about that movie. I just love. I mean, I love Toby. Toby is my second favorite Spider-Man, personally. I mean,
I'm not-
everybody got
I'm
their
not
opinions.
saying-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I mean,
You got the mic.
I've been hearing from Cody. Yeah, I know I got the damn mic. But Cody been telling me from day one that Toby's overrated. Man, no, I'm not even gonna get into it because you gonna get through my skin. But I think Toby number 2, and I love seeing Toby back. Even though Spider-Man 3, even though I watched it a couple times, like when he wore that black suit. I mean, for the longest time, that was my favorite Spider-Man until I watched it like a few more times. And then yeah, it's a little different. But I don't know, man. There's something about Toby. That dude put me on the Spider-Man video game. He put everything onto my life about Spider-Man, really, except for like the anime. I mean, I watched that when I was fucking in diapers. But then Tom Holland is the GOAT Spider-Man. I don't care what anybody says. They ain't got nothing to say
He's
to me
getting
about
there.
that. Well, he's getting what?
He'll be there for me probably.
Yeah, he's there. There's nothing bad. I don't know. I think he's the GOAT. And I think Andrew, I mean, he's not shitty or nothing, but I think he's the worst one. Yeah, that's my number 5. Number 4, Black Panther.
Solid.
Good pick. Good pick.
I think.
Great movie.
Well, like I've been saying all day, cat RIP to my man. But he is definitely the GOAT. Like I think he could have been the most talented actor we have ever seen in our lifetime. If he,
I don't doubt it. Honestly,
Yeah.
he killed every role he's in.
I mean, he got to be one of the top 3 best actors of all time, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
I mean, he's probably my number 2. I don't know. He 1A, 1B between him and Leonardo. But
No,
like,
Chadwick's 100% would have been in my top 10
yeah, I
actors.
mean, Chadwick,
Yeah.
if he would have kept on doing, like, if this second Black Panther would come out, like, I think it would have put him up there for me to be like, yeah, this dude in my top 3. But, you know, I mean, that happened to him.
Hate that shit.
But with that, I mean, he's still one of my favorite actors. But yeah, definitely 4 is Black Panther. With that being said,
We're at number 3.
number 3. This is where it gets tough. Cause I got 3, dude. I honestly got Endgame number 3.
All right.
Okay.
But there's definitely like parts that's boring. But like I told you guys from the beginning today, like I love when everybody comes together.
Yeah.
And that when they open that portal, I swear, dude, my chest and heart had never felt like so. I don't know what they did or what was going on, but dude, I thought I was seriously gonna have a heart attack in that movie theater.
Yeah.
Then when Spider-Man did his little, got his little suit,
He got to ride the hammer. He like,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
cool. There's so many cool scenes in that.
And number 2, Infinity War.
Absolutely.
Like that movie's balling.
One of
like,
the best
overall.
paced movies. Every scene is like amazing.
Yeah, like there's no bullshit on that. For
No.
real. My number 1. But that being said, Civil War, bro.
Civil War
That's
My
not a
number 1.
surprise.
intro with Spidey and
Huh? I mean, that's when you first, like what he said, introduce Spidey, you introduce Black Panther. I mean, them 2 are my 2 favorites
yeah.
in the MCU. Like, I mean, you introduce them, and then you got Iron Man and Captain America fighting. They battling at the end, dude. That's one of the craziest fight scenes I've ever seen. Bucky right there. He's protecting his best buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's his best
Oh,
friend.
the story is amazing. I don't care what
Yeah,
it says.
that's his best friend. He protected him the whole way. And yeah, I think that's so dope.
Yeah.
Like, I think that movie is like, it's like in my top for all time, actually.
Oh no,
It's really good. Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
100%. If me and you were Cap and Bucky, which one would I be?
Be Bucky.
I'd be Bucky?
Yeah. No, I'll probably be Bucky, honestly. Because you never know about me.
Yeah.
So you don't have Far From Home on your list?
Huh?
Far From Home's on your list? You told me it was too low at number 10, so where's that? That doesn't make sense.
I was just messing with you.
I was just saying, it was
He's
too
just
low.
coming at you, dude.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
So,
What? Well,
you're
Rashawn,
you're a
I
fake
appreciate-
Spider-Man fan then.
No, dude. I'm a true Spider-Man.
I appreciate your list, dude.
That is a good list.
Yeah.
I like number 1, Civil War.
Guess who has the mic now?
You?
I do.
Nice.
So we're going to go honorable mentions. Incredible Hulk.
Good honorable mention.
Incredible Hulk is an honorable mention. It's in the middle of the pack.
Way better
Hey.
than Thor Dark World.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. That is like, I don't understand what y'all see in this Hulk shit.
Edward Norton was going to be the greatest Bruce Banner, except he's just hard to work with.
Yeah.
Who?
The
Who?
guy that played him in Hulk.
Trash.
No.
Trash.
He played an incredible Bruce Banner. Incredible Hulk's visuals for when he turns Hulk were just insanely terrifying. Like he was an actual Hulk, not this crap that they give us now where he's like, yeah, I'm cool with everybody, dude.
Huh.
Get out of here. That's
Yeah.
not Hulk. Thor Ragnarok, honorable mention. I can't believe we got such a different movie with Thor Love and Thunder with the same director. Ragnarok was awesome.
Ragnarok wasn't that bad.
With Hulk, it had good comedy. We got Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie.
Yeah,
And
I like Hulk like collabing. I
yeah,
don't like him.
I think they did it right, like a split type movie where he's dealing with his personality in his head. Because there's a scene, I know you guys are gonna come at me here. In the comics, they do a storyline where he battles with Hulk in his head.
Oh,
like
really?
it's Bruce Banner and Hulk like fighting all the time inside of his head, trying to see who like rules.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that shit was intense to me, but it'd be a cool movie.
But see, like Hulk was my favorite one in the first Avenger. That's when he
Oh,
grabbed
absolutely.
Loki and like
Yeah.
Loki and like swing him across.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
That was,
Yeah,
cool.
he
that
was
was
my,
sweet. That was sweet.
Yeah,
Like he was my favorite one.
He's good in Avengers,
I love him in Avengers.
but I don't like him in anything else.
Yeah, I hate his movies.
Ultron,
Yeah, I like him in the Ultron fight where
Yeah.
it's him versus Iron Man,
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster arm.
that's a cool scene.
That was epic when he gets bewitched. Last honorable mention is No Way Home. You guys talked enough about it. It didn't crack my 10 just because
Lisa's
that
mentioned.
that first 40 minutes doesn't do it for me. I think it's super annoying.
You in
that-
first 40 minutes, something.
you can't have a movie where only half of it's good. to
Hopefully,
me.
the first 40 minutes of Hostiles is good.
Absolutely. It opens insane.
I'm gonna just hate it, just to tell him.
God, I hate you guys. No, I'll start off 10 is a surprising Avengers movie that nobody talks about, and it's Age of Ultron
That
at my 10.
overhated, not quite honorable mention for me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I get it. I can understand the hate, and I think the Quicksilver thing was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, he's as fast as a speeding bullet, yet he dies by getting shot. I think that's stupid. But the overall movie, other than Ultron, they call it Age of Ultron, and it's like 2 days of Ultron. I think that's kind of dumb too. But I'm shitting on it more than I'm talking about how much I like.
He can love to, bro.
Moving on. No, a lot of it is the iconic fight scenes in
Yeah.
it.
You shitting on these kids? No bathroom.
The action might be better in Ultron than it is in the first Avengers.
I think it is. That opening scene is epic, no matter what anyone says.
I do agree with that. I haven't watched that in a while.
The ending scene on the floating city is cool too. Number 9 is Iron Man 1.
A little low, but it's fine.
I'd say you're gonna be surprised what's ahead of it too. It started it all. I love it. Robert Downey Jr., best casted superhero of all time.
Whoa.
Like cast superhero.
Just superhero?
Superhero. You heard me.
Maybe number 2.
Maybe. Who's your one?
Probably Hugh Jackman.
Shh.
Hugh Jackman number
You-
one.
you
What?
might-
Casted
casted
superhero.
superhero. As Wolverine.
That
Yeah.
does match.
It's
That is.
it's those two. It's in my opinion.
Okay. Arguable.
Yeah.
Again, like you said, I wasn't a big on the villain,
Yeah.
so it kind of ruined a little bit. But his origin story and his iconic first scenes as Iron Man,
Yeah. Awesome.
hard to top. I got Black Panther at 8. I mean, I don't know what else to say that you didn't already.
Yeah.
we
Chadwick
both
killed it.
Talked about it. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
villain.
Killmonger's cool. CGI had some
world
issues.
building great.
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes is the car chase too.
I was
Like,
getting ready to say
Yeah.
when he blows that car up and then runs across. Oh
that.
man,
Yeah, that's a great scene.
That car chase is like, that's dope.
Is that-
it's
is that like-
better.
is
It's
that-
better than like, oh no, dude.
Is that the beginning of the movie?
better than like
Ish.
Fast
Mid.
and Furious shit.
Mid, yeah.
Like their car scene.
yeah.
I kind of like Andy Serkis' character too. Small role, but he's cool.
I didn't like what they did with him at the end.
Or like they killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
That's what I mean.
stupid.
That's why he was small.
why would
role.
they do that?
Yeah.
He's one of Black Panther's biggest villains, and they kill him because of what?
Killmonger.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's a shocker. Can't wait to hear everybody's opinion about it. At number 7, I got Shang-Chi. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
top
bro.
10.
Them
It is
are the
my-
best fight scenes that I've ever
I've
from
ever
Marvel.
seen in Marvel movies.
Oh, I forgot to put that in mine.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
They wake you up with him, or they give you a little backstories of his dad. He wakes up
And his
in
mom too.
and his mom wakes up in America. The fight scene on the bus is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Honestly,
I need to watch this.
that fight scene on the bus remind me of when Captain Marvel had to whoop that old girl's little ass.
Oh yeah,
That bus scene. Remember
Yeah,
that?
This was done way better, but
It's definitely way better. But it reminded me of that, like when I was watching, like when you said that, because I mean, obviously I watched that shit the other day, the Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And it kind of reminded me when you said that.
Yeah. I love the dynamic with him and his sister. His dad is the villain in this movie, and it's absolutely done well. Trying to like, he's kind of battling with, hey, it's my dad, but he's trying to be good, but he's not.
Yeah.
One of those. They do that well, and fight scenes are top tier. The ending gets a little mystical, magical. But with Doctor Strange in a universe, you can't really be like, oh, that doesn't make sense because there's magic.
Like he said, you get Harry Potter.
Yeah, he's the Harry Potter.
MCU's Harry Potter.
So,
Harry Potter.
and great cast. I'll go with that. Number 6, First Avengers.
Nice.
Bringing everybody together for the first time. The comedy hit. Thor interacting with like everybody was funny because it's the first time you ever see something like that.
Fish out of water, kind of.
Yeah, fish out of water like Captain America.
Yeah.
And I won't dwell on that too much either. 5 is Endgame. I mean, the last hour is some of the greatest cinema.
Greatest theater experience of my life.
The theater
Two
experience.
dudes. I had two guys in an Iron Man Captain America costume.
Yeah.
Stand up the whole movie, chest pumping and stuff. It was awesome.
On your left, iconic.
Iconic.
Avengers Assemble, iconic. I mean,
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man, iconic.
Yeah.
It's all great. 4, I got Civil War.
Nice.
We
all got pretty high.
Yeah. Airport fight scene, Zemo. I'm not gonna keep touching base.
It's a movie that like everyone says is great, but no one talks about it.
Yeah.
So it's not really underrated, but it kind of is in a sense too.
I could see what you mean there.
Like no one really talks about it, but everyone says it's a great MCU
My
movie.
favorite part about that airport scene is when Spider-Man took Captain America's
Of course.
little shield.
Yeah.
And they talk about they were both from like pretty much
Brooklyn.
the same
Oh,
place.
that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, I love that interaction. I love when Ant-Man's like, "Hey, throw this," and he shoots the thing at it, and it's a gasoline truck and not a water truck. I die every time I see that scene. He's like, "Really, dude?"
The Ant-Man, them movies are underrated too.
They are. None
That'd
of them
probably be
made.
my honorable mention.
The first one would
Ant-Man
be.
and Wasp for me. I like it more.
Really?
I like them both.
But I think I've told you that. I hate them both, but I like Wasp more.
Yeah. Well, like we've said, there's 24, 25, maybe even more movies now. It's middle of the pack.
They're
the
they're
Ant-Mans.
the smallest
Yeah.
scale MCU movies.
Yeah.
But they're both solid.
Or what's his name? Paul Rudd? Is that
Paul
name?
Rudd, yeah.
He's funny as hell.
It's
Phenomenal.
Like, that's like going for a single and you get a single.
Yeah. It was great. Wait, what?
That's like you're trying to go on first base and you hit a single.
Oh,
Or like Endgame-
we went baseball.
Endgame.
Like, wait, what?
Endgame, you're trying to hit a home run and you get it, and it's like they hit a home run.
No, I got you. Yeah,
The
yeah.
scale's a lot smaller.
That is not what I thought you were
I know
talking.
you're thinking about, but I was saying like I saw someone use that same analogy. I was like, that makes sense.
Hey, man.
They're very small scale MCU movies.
I think you killed that analogy. I just wasn't there.
Thanks, man.
We'll go with number 3, another Captain America movie called Winter Soldier.
That's great.
That was a good movie.
You touched on everything. I love spy thrillers.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Mission
the first time they
Impossible.
introduced Bucky, right?
No, he's in first Captain America.
Is he in the first?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but this is first time they introduced him as like
A villain.
I haven't seen the first Avengers
Strong.
since it came out.
You haven't seen what?
I haven't seen the first Avengers since it came out.
yikes.
On
Really?
DVD, so that's like 10
I
years.
love that
I
movie.
watched that like
Yeah.
at least 4 or 5 times. That's
He's not a
like-
military guy, so as soon as he was like, "Oh yeah, Captain America's in the military," I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh man, this guy's funny. This guy's funny.
All right, here's another shocker for everybody because at number 2, I got the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh my.
It is the best ensemble,
Right.
best hero ensemble in the MCU.
No way.
Yes,
Oh my.
they
Oh,
interact
God.
so well together.
Can we cut this camera off?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
cut.
getting- I'm
I'm,
getting-
gonna,
I'm getting out of
Dang,
here.
dude.
I'm cutting both of you off.
I'm cutting you off. Our friendship after that one.
I was so hyped for this movie, and nobody else was because nobody knew who they were, and it's universally loved. So don't even come at me with that shit.
I like female.
Oh my god, you're gonna have a lot of reels for this episode if you find some shit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna finish off with Infinity War. I'm actually Twitter famous right now for expressing how.
Are you
this-
more Twitter famous than I am?
No,
Or-
probably not.
Yeah.
You had like 5,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 3.
Oh yeah. So not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite my level.
Oh my god, here we go. I
It is,
said on
right for
Twitter
you.
that this is my favorite MCU movie, or it is the best MCU movie, and it took off like
Q
wildfire.
jumped in like Q's seen all of them. Q's probably seen about 2. So
He's seen them all, dude. I talked to them about
What's
this.
this, dude? Infinity
he's
War?
he's
Yeah.
seen
Or
them
War
all.
number one?
Yeah.
He's seen
Infinity
them
War.
all.
Yeah.
His say he's seen them all.
Oh my god, you and Q have to get on. He said he'll never come on the pod because he doesn't want to deal with it. He said he doesn't go to anybody's pod.
I'll flame him.
I don't want
But so Infinity War your number one.
to. Yes, sir.
That's good number 1. It's my number 2, obviously.
Yeah.
Was it on
I mean,
your
it's dope.
Was it on your list?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I just think
It's
there's-
my number 2 of mine.
I think there's zero
Right
boring
behind Civil
parts.
It
War.
was, yeah.
No.
But I mean, I think that's gonna be a lot of people's 1 or 2.
I think-
3, maybe even 3.
I think Endgame, Infinity War, Winter Soldier, everyone's using those kind of fluctuate everyone's number 1 MCU movie for
Absolutely.
the most part. I
But-
think.
Civil War though, I didn't know. For the longest time, I didn't know it was a Captain America movie. I thought it was like
Avengers
another
2.0.
Avengers movie.
That's
That's
what-
that's
yeah.
they call it Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I think you a while back when you guys was living in that
The trailer.
trailer down the road. You guys he's like, yeah, it's a Captain America movie. I'm like, no, it ain't. It's fucking Marvel, dude.
It's pretty much an Avengers movie. Like
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
Avengers.
Yeah. But all right, I think that concludes this episode. We
I got one thing to bring up.
Oh, he's got one thing to bring
Remember
up.
Dang.
our bet we had?
Oh, Barbie.
So we made a bet, and you can go back in our last episode and check it out, where
Yeah.
I said it'll get nominated for a bunch of Oscars. He said it'll bomb, but then I did say in the same episode, if it's a comedy, I take it back.
Okay.
And we've gotten news it's going to be a fish out of water comedy.
Yeah.
So I would just say the bet now would be, you think it's going to bomb? I don't think it's going to bomb. Then the following week, though,
Is
Nope and Gray Man.
nope.
I'm excited for Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
y'all having me, dude.
Entertaining. Got
Yeah.
some nice
It was a
laughs.
great episode.
Yeah,
We'll
always.
catch you guys next time.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Peace
Hey,
out.
Hey, catch me on the War Zone, Natural Killer 2. Hey, catch me on there, pretty motherfucker. Ball. If you know, you know, bit.
If you know,
Signing
you
off.
know. Later.